The brain behind the Google Pixel camera is building a universal camera app for Adobe. This is big news, Will. I don't know if you saw it, but people were tweeting this one to me. The Pixel camera, for me, was... I'm talking about the original there. Was it the original Pixel? I don't remember which version, but when they committed to the idea of the single camera unit the first time and said, we don't need all those fancy camera modules. Instead, we're going to lean on software. Well, this is your guy. This is that guy that was a big part of the team that put together some of that early stuff and sort of convinced us in a big way as a community that computational photography was going to be the future, or at least play a significant role in the future. And his name is Mark Lavoie, and he has moved on from Google and he's landed at Adobe. And the reason this is significant is because apparently the work he's going to do at Adobe is around the engineering development of a universal camera application for your smartphone. So imagine you could head into the Google Play Store and essentially download the Pixel camera app universally for any device that you're using. Because remember, most of what was responsible for your eventual output that you liked was on the software side, not on the hardware side. In the variety of Pixel devices that we've seen. So when I had a little more time on my hands, I was sideloading that application on other devices, including OnePlus devices.
Yeah, I noticed.
Seeing significant improvements in my output. And people still do this. You can do it now. But I just haven't. I'm switching phones so frequently. Plus, it's weird when you're evaluating a phone to change out the stock camera app. I mean, that's the way they're shipping it. That's the way most people are going to use it. But anyways, imagine for a second, I'm going to paint a picture for you.
Sure.
You've got this universal, amazing camera app that has tremendous computational photography stuff. It's doing all kinds of tricks in the background. It's making your images look great. And you can carry it with you no matter which smartphone you choose. That's a big deal.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And it could be across platforms even. You could imagine an iOS version and an Android version. It's quite possible. So we could see some real changes in the smartphone camera game if the application becomes the equalizer. In other words, the hardware differences between your various smartphones could be less significant. And the app that you choose to take your photo with could be more significant.
Yeah.
That could be a future. Now, it's important to know, Adobe doesn't... they're not usually giving stuff away for free. I don't know if you heard, but Adobe did take a few dollars from you. Adobe's been known to make you sign up for a subscription.
Yeah.
If you want an application. So I don't know how they're going to play the business side of this thing. I hope if they're going to charge for it, I hope it's just a one-time fee. But judging what they're doing with the Photoshop and all the rest of it, oh man, I don't know if I'm willing to pay the monthly fee for a single camera app. That could be a bit of a nightmare. So the business side of it, Adobe, please just let us buy it one time. Please, Adobe.
Yes.
I plead with you right now. Let us buy it one time and support our boy, Mark Lavoie, and the future of computational photography. Night modes, zooms, like I was just talking. Who knows? This is huge.
And also the consistency of the UI, like moving on to Photoshop and then moving to like a different computer, there's like a comfort there, like knowing that Photoshop, like I'm using the same,
I hear you, man. Not having to learn a different interface if you change devices, whole new software. Man, I hear you. I hear you full out. Now, one thing that's interesting, I just thought of this. If they go ahead and do this and Adobe puts this really competitive app in there that anyone can get, Google's not going to be happy about that because their experience currently, at least out of the box, is only happening on Pixel devices, which the market penetration is not huge there. So you have to wonder if things heat up in the computational photography space. And Google, they love that type of thing. You wonder if they take their camera app and also make it universally available. The Pixel photo app. I don't know. I'm just talking. They're spending a lot of time on hardware, so I'm spitballing. That's what some people say.